Hi, this is B with your Wednesday Literate Fools. It's just going to be a quick one today, and probably next week as well. I'm going to be out of town on... I leave Monday, and I come back... My plane gets in at 11:40 Wednesday night, which means either I'll be borrowing my mom's computer and posting while I'm out of town, or I will be posting in the wee hours of the morning on Thursday, because I don't have a laptop, so I obviously can't post from the airport. Anyway, this week is kind of it's been a hectic week, which is why you're getting this unedited with all of my random pauses and the like, which I usually cut out. Tomorrow is Toy Soldiers Unite. It's going to be my first real activity since joining Dr. Steele's Army of Toy Soldiers. And yes, I'm on Messenger right now, but I'm not talking to anyone. It should be fun. I'm gonna be heading over straight after work, so I will get the joy of having my coworkers once again see me scantily clad in a nurse's costume. And hopefully it will be a good time. I don't know. I think we're heading down for like a storming the mall type thing. I'm not dead sure, and I need to get on the propaganda thing. I haven't done anything all day except for sleep and play RuneScape and watch TV. Which, I was actually planning on doing productive stuff today. I was gonna go to the fabric store, but I'm lazy. I think I'll save that for like Friday or next week. No, it has to be Friday. It has to be Friday because I'm guessing that I've got repo rehearsal this weekend. I'm not sure. I think Lakin's due for a weekend off, isn't she? Maybe not. I don't keep track of these things as well as I should. And even if I don't have that, sooner is better because I have plans to work on a couple different craft projects right now, but I don't actually have the supplies to work on them, and I can't rectify that without going shopping. But I'm supposed to be focusing. I'm supposed to be giving a book review this week. This week, I actually did succeed in finishing it. I read The Music of the Spheres by Elizabeth Redfern. Right on the front cover, it says that it's reminiscent of Caleb Carr's The Alienist. I disagree. The only similarity that I really noticed was my final reaction, which was, this is a book I'm just going to read once. Some books I read over and over. Sometimes just a couple times. I can't even tell you how many fucking times I've read Good Omens because that book is just that safe of a read to me. If I want to be reading a book, that's the book that I pick up if I don't have anything that I'm supposed to be reading, if I just need words. The Music of the Spheres was not like that. It's a serial killer story, as I mentioned last week. It's about... well, okay. It's set during the French Revolution. It's set in England during the era of the French Revolution. However, it doesn't really have to do very much with the French Revolution. Music is in no way integral to the plot, which bothers me. spheres are, I suppose, the spheres referenced in the title are stars. And astronomy is key to a lot of aspects of the story. But it wasn't until about the last quarter of the book that it really had me hooked. And then with the denouement, the story completely lost all cohesiveness. It ceased to be a story. I felt like the author lost control of the characters and what they were doing, which is always really disappointing, of course. But up until that point, I did enjoy myself, I suppose. I like French Revolution. It's an era that's fascinated me for years. But I don't feel like this author really captured that era at all. I think it's just someone who was a little bit of a fan of the French Revolution and a little bit of a fan of Jack the Ripper, who decided to try to build a mystery. But no, I mean, I caught onto the story a little too soon, and it just didn't quite... It wasn't magical. It was still it was a fairly good book. It just... all it was a book. It wasn't a story that took on a life of its own until the characters took control, but that was the characters, not the story itself. So, the Music of the Spheres, take it or leave it. Have a nice week. Bye.